hopefully I have fixed the audio issue from last time. So I can actually hear myself now. Well, no, I can hear it because I was using AirPods before, and now I'm using regular headphones so they don't die halfway through. So at the end of last stream, the stream cut out because I think Twitch crashed, which sucks. But it cut out. I was in the by the Great Tree in Bogley Woods, and so all I did was make my way up to Flurry's house. It's like 2 screens to the right. You'll see what I did when I go back through. But yeah, welcome back to Paper Mario: Thousand Year Door. I said in my last stream that I don't do voices. I don't voice the characters because I don't have time for that. Like I voiced some of them, but I'm not like if I sat here and read through every single like um text box and voiced everyone, this playthrough would be like 50 years long. So I've just been giving like updates of what's going on. So to catch up, we're in the second area of the game. We're in Bogley Woods. We tried to get into the Great Tree because the X-Nauts invaded, but this little dude with us named Punio couldn't find a way in, so he was like, "Oh, Flurry, the Great Spirit of the Forest, will help us." So we came to find Flurry, but she won't go out because her necklace is missing. So we're gonna go find her necklace for her and give it back to her so that she will come help us. It's Vivian, my favorite character. I love her. Also, it might be better to only have one headphone in so that I can still hear the game audio, but I can also hear, like, because you know when you have headphones in, like, if you plug your ears and you talk, like, you sound super weird to yourself. So I'll just have one headphone in so that I don't sound like that the whole time, because it's driving me nuts. Also, I swapped to a wired controller. I was using a wireless controller last time, and I think the inputs were a little bit delayed, so hopefully I will have less issues with the inputs now. So these three are the Shadow Sirens. I had to think about that one. They're the Shadow Sirens. They were sent by Grotus, the X-Naut leader, to find Mario and stop me. But they're all idiots, as you can tell. So we're going to make our way back to them because we saw earlier that they have the necklace. Also, I want Gabella out. I think I have full health, so yeah, close enough. I'm going to turn that off because that's going to get real annoying. I forgot I have that on. It's the badge that you use in the Hooktail battle. It sounds like a cricket, and he doesn't like it. And I forgot to turn it off. There we go. So I think if I do like one section per stream, I should only have to do like 8 streams or so of this game, and I'm not going to do it like every day. Like, we're doing this today, and then tomorrow we're streaming Smash Bros. Me and some friends. Oops. I was not watching. Hey, Rich. So I was just explaining that at the end of last stream when it cut out, all I did was make my way left over to Flurry's house and just saved it there, which it was only a screen away. So not much was missed. So we talked to Flurry, she's missing her necklace, and now we're going to go find it for her. And I was saying I swapped headphones so that now my AirPods won't die while I'm streaming, and I swapped to a wired controller so that all of those changes should help a little bit. So yeah, we were right here, and I just went 2 screens over to Flurry's house. So not much missed. How is the audio? Since I had to change a couple things, does it still sound okay? Yeah, sounds good. Okay, great. Well, let me know if it sounds weird or anything. I may have inspired you to get an external capture card. Do you have a PC? Or do you just use your laptop? And do you have one in mind already that you're thinking about getting, or do you need suggestions? Because I looked at external and internal capture cards when I was starting this. Just a laptop? Okay. So if you get the I gotta think of what it is. It's so Elgato made 3 capture cards. They made the HD60, which is the one I have. It streams in 1080p, which is internal. They made the HD60 Pro, which is 4K, also internal. And then they made one external one. I'll have to look up what it is because I don't remember what it's called. But I would go with Elgato did a good job. I like theirs. It's pretty it's a little box. It has an HDMI in and an HDMI out. So you take your HDMI from your console, you plug it into the HDMI in on the card, and then you take an HDMI out of it into your computer, and you just have to download the Elgato software, which is free, and then you can, if you're depending on if you're using OBS or whatever you're using, you just select the Elgato game capture, and it'll stream it straight up for you. Pretty straightforward. I mean, I wouldn't say it's straightforward. There's a little bit of a learning curve, but it's not hard to learn for anyone that knows anything about computers. But yeah, I'll look up the name for it and send it to you. I'll send you the link for it. I don't think it's too expensive either. Mine was 200, but that's because they were back ordered. I think the external one was 150 or less, if I remember right. See, even Goombella thinks she's cute. Shit. Twitch copyrighted my last stream because the intro, like the main theme for the game is copyrighted. So they copyrighted it, and so I had to appeal and be like, no, please, I'm crediting the game, please let me have it back. So this one, I specifically made sure that I didn't include the main theme, like once I started streaming. I started streaming already in the game, which is what I'll have to do from now on. Although even if they do, even if they don't let me put it back up, I think I can still download it and still put it on YouTube. Dang it! 4 is not bad. I will take 4. Oh, I forgot she was small, so she doesn't do anything. Oops. Oh hey, I got it. I think that's the first time I've gotten one in this playthrough. Your star power is full. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's fine. Oh well. Why is this game so cute? Right? I love this game. This is probably one of my all-time favorite games. Have you ever played this game before, Dancer Boy? No, 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 no. Okay, good. Because if you haven't, I can explain the storyline and the premise of what we're doing really quick, so it makes a little bit more sense. Yay, the necklace! Bye, baby, and I love you. Let's save really quick before we go back. I think there's a save block right here. Yep, there we go. Never played it. Okay. So, The premise of this game is we got a letter from. Oh, hi, what's up? We got a letter from Princess Peach, and she was like, I found a mysterious map in this place called Rogueport, which Rogueport is like, I guess, the ghetto of the Mario universe. Um, and so we go, she was like, come help me, come help me. And so we show up at Rogueport, she's gone. And so then we run into a few people, and they tell us what the map is. They're like, the map um, shows the location of the 7 crystal stars. The crystal stars open the 1,000-year door. I almost said door of time. That's not right. They open the 1,000-year door, which some people think holds a great treasure, and some people think holds a monster. And so there's this group called the X-Nauts, who literally do the Wakanda Forever sign, which is hilarious because it's an X. And so they kidnapped Peach, and they're also looking for the crystal stars, but they're hoping that it'll be a monster so they can take over the world. So we're trying to find the crystal stars before they do. So we already got one. It was in a place called Boggly, or not Boggly Woods. It was in what's the first area of the game called? I don't remember. Hang on. Where is it? Hooktail Castle. But what's Petalburg? Petal Metals. That's what I was thinking of. And so we fought off Hooktail, who was terrorizing Petal Metals, and got the first crystal star. Now we're in a place called Boggly Woods, which the X-Nauts have invaded the Great Tree. And we are finding a person that will help us get in because it's locked. That's basically what's going on right now. It's Oprah! Hey, she looks like Oprah! Even though I think Flurry is one of the weirdest characters in this game, like, you gotta admit she's hilarious. Milo's got molested. Well, he died. Game over. I always thought Flurry looked like a cloud with really big jugs. The premise is so detailed for what looks like a simple game. Right. I think they did that on purpose because this was GameCube era. This was one of the first GameCube games. And a lot of games up until then really didn't have a lot of story, didn't have a lot of background, and so I think those boobs, right? She's definitely a weird character, but that's totally part of her charm. Isn't the cloud look intentional? She is a wind spirit. I think it was. I didn't realize that as a child, that she was like a cloud spirit or a wind spirit. So I was just like, why is this woman shaped like a cloud? But yeah, I think they specifically went for like a really in-depth story for this game, and they did it really, really well. I thought I could go in here. There's a treasure chest in there. Is there not? I'm gonna go back in and see if it'll let me go in. So I definitely thought you could go in here. Yeah, okay. It's like, what the hell? Super Appeal P. Is that all that's in here? Yep, okay. I wonder if they like, I don't know, because it's a I mean it's a Mario game and they're cartoons, but I wonder if they drew her even in an overly sexual way on purpose, or if they were just like, whatever. Because normally Mario characters are not that voluptuous. Go away. I always hated doing this part, just like the back and forth. Because you have to walk back and forth this area like 4 times. And it's just tedious. They probably knew they could get away with it and sneak stuff in like that with their games all the time. Do they though? Like, I've never really noticed any other Mario characters that were that sexual. Secret entrance. It's literally labeled. This game is so cheesy and I love it. Mario's nose is touching her boob. And every time she talks, it's just like boom, 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 boom. A little distracting, actually. Not too much for Mario, at least not the standard ones, but in the RPG ones there are some moments, and Zelda definitely does. Right, because like in Mario RPG, when you're in Peach's bedroom and you like look behind her fireplace, and it's like you found, and it's literally like XXX. It's like, what was that? Yeah. Zelda, yeah. I mean, Impa was definitely very voluptuous, and Birdo. Okay, I'll give you that one. I'm trying to think who else in Zelda. Agatha. Agatha 100%. Squish, squish, bish. Whoops. All the great fairies, yeah, that's true. I'd say the ones in Twilight Princess are topless. Tingle. I don't think Tingle can be considered an overly sexual character. Maybe his dad, because his dad doesn't wear a shirt. Trying to think who else. The mayor of Ordon, because you wrestle with him. Midna. I wouldn't say she's like overly sexualized, but she is. She's a little naked imp, and she gets hot at the end. So maybe a little. Not Zelda games in the spin-off. You mean in Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land? Is he overly sexualized in that? Nice stash. So now that we made it back into the Great Tree, we find out that the X-Nauts have locked up all of the other Punies. These little dudes are called Punies. And so we're going to rescue them and find the Elder, and then kick all the X-Nauts out of the tree. Because one of the crystal stars is hidden in this tree. So we gotta find it and then get the X-Nauts out. They talk about there's another like tribe that lives in this tree. They're called Jabbies. They're basically wasps. But and part of me wishes that they would have been more prevalent in this because you only see them twice, and both times you don't really do anything. These little guys fight them off. Um, so there's not much we actually have to end up doing with them, and I think it could have been cool if they had incorporated them a little bit more. Um, but then like then you're just adding in so many elements because then there's the Jabbies and there's the Peonies and there's the X-Nuts and the Crystal Star and like there's just too many elements in one area. I mean, not to mention it's implied that there's more involved with them. With the Jabbies. Right, right. They have this like ongoing like rivalry that's been going for years, but then we only see them like twice. Ooh. Red. Also, I've said it before, but the soundtrack is so good, and I will dance to it every chance I will get. Dead. Oh, hi. Oops. I'm trying to think of what enemy I hate the most in this game. I think it's probably the like Daisy enemies in the 4th chapter, because they can put you to sleep, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's super annoying. Yay! It's the anti-hero? Question mark? Because she like kind of is. She steals, but she's not like against us, but I wouldn't say she's against the X-Nauts either. So anyways, we found the rest of the peonies and the elder. And so we will get them out and then take them with us back to the entrance. After I check all the bushes, of course. Hey, you never know what you're going to find. How far away from those daisy creatures are you? I'm in the second chapter. They're in the fourth chapter. And I think part of the reason I hate it is because just like this one, the beginning, you have to go back and forth through the woods, like probably 4 or 5 times. And it's so obnoxious. Oh, it's so good. Like, I'm that kind of nerd that will listen to like video game music, and this is probably the soundtrack that I listen to the most, just because it was so good for the time. Yeah, boy, dance for us. You don't gotta ask me twice. I did set that wrong. You don't gotta ask me twice. Don't ask me. I won't. Same to the playlist. Definitely, I'll have to add this one to the list. Right? It's just so good. You can find the whole like continuous soundtrack on YouTube. It's literally called like Paper Mario: Thousand Year Door, full soundtrack. It's like 3 hours long, I think. Roommate used to tease me about it. That's why I live alone. So that I don't want that. So that I can listen to and do whatever I want without being judged. I love that in every chapter there's some crazy old person. Because there's the professor all through the game. Then there was, what was the mayor's name in Petalburg? Whatever his name was. And then the elder here. Let's see. Who is there in the next one? There's always some like some old person with dementia that doesn't know what they're talking about. Also, I love that they're small enough they could totally fit through the bars, but they don't. They just kind of chill out until we let them out. Video game logic, right? Need to heal. Nope. What's that? Chonky boy. Thick boy. Thiccccccc. Thick boy. Don't get a swelled head. That's hilarious because he's fat. Yay! Crazy old person on shrooms. Get it? Because they're growing. She's the one that calls you Marty. That's right. I love that. Good. I'm glad you enjoyed that. 10 peonies joined your party. No one can get his name right. Kind of like my name. No one can ever get my name right. Steve, Stevo, Stefan, Stefan, Martio. Right, it's pretty great. Jeez, what do you want, woman? Oh, that's right. I guess I just have to start purposefully getting your name wrong. I mean, everyone else does, so. Whoops. Not doing great with the action commands this playthrough. At least I've only died once so far. Gotta admit that. Yay, level up! Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. Isn't there something down here? I can't remember. There is. Ooh, Thunder Rage. That's helpful, actually. Nope, I don't want that. Any recommendations for writing a class syllabus and bathroom passes? I always thought it was cute when I was in school, like when teachers did the whole like they like made a hall pass or something that kids had to carry back and forth with them to the bathroom. But during coronavirus might not be the best time to do that because the less people you have touching it, especially when they're going to the bathroom, the better. Um, so I mean, I would just. I mean, do they have a certain number of times they're allowed to go? Is that what you're asking? Like, do you need to like design like bathroom passes or something and like cut them out and give them like a certain number of them? That's how many they have through the semester that they can use. I lost one. Oh, that's right, because they're all scared of it. The last teacher did use like a certain number. I would just say then I would draw something like something cute, just like on a little card that says bathroom pass, and then print them out on construction paper um, and then just give them to them, because then that way you don't ever, like, no one else ever has to touch them. Like, because if they give you one, like, they need to go, you can literally just throw it, like, have them throw it straight away, so you don't have to touch it. Or if you wanted to, you could make like a couple that were cute and then laminate them. So then the kids like show it to you, you take it from them, but then you can like put hand sanitizer on it or something, or like Lysol, and like sanitize it so that the next person can use it. Do you think you're gonna have a hard time getting your students to like wear masks? 'Cause, I mean, they're in high school, so they're not like little kids who have a hard time like keeping masks on. I'm missing like 5 of my dudes. Where are they? Wonder if they fell. We'll find out. Maybe, it sounds like everyone's pretty respectful, more worried about the safety risk of wearing one when dealing with chemicals. How so? Oh, come on. Shithead. Because don't you wear a mask when you're dealing with chemicals anyways? What kind of, like, I'm just curious, like, what kind of safety risks would there be while wearing a mask and dealing with chemicals? Really? Squished. Like every spider should. Get squished. No, you wear safety goggles, but you only have to wear a face shield when dealing with extremely concentrated substances that are extremely dangerous. They won't be using that stuff. Sure, but like, is it a bad thing to be wearing a mask? Like, because it's just an extra layer of protection from whatever chemical they're using, right? They're worried that if something splashed on their face, it could absorb into the mask without them knowing. Then they're holding the chemical against their skin for a duration of a long time. Okay, yeah, I could see that. Yeah, that's valid. Because I was gonna say, I was like, well, is that any different than them splashing anything on their face anyways? But no, because if they splash something on their face, they go wash their face. Yeah, I could see your concern there. But then at the same time, it's like, I feel like they would notice if something got splashed. Or maybe, um, maybe you have your students use disposable masks just while you're doing like labs and stuff. Um, so that if they did get anything on the mask, they could throw it away, and then put their own one back on. Why do I only have 5 of these dudes? I should have like. That's a good idea. Right, because then, like, just while they're doing labs, they can have a mask on, like a disposable one, and then as soon as you're done with the lab, you chuck it. Because labs aren't very long, anyways. Um, so then, if they did get something on it, it wouldn't stay on their face, and that way they don't risk getting any chemicals on their own mask, or like if they did were wearing their own mask and they got something on it and then they kept wearing it throughout the day, like you wouldn't have to worry about that because they would just throw it away. See, this is one of the 2 times that we actually deal with the jabbies, and I don't actually do anything. They do it. I think I can. I think technically I can help because like I can blow the jabbies away. Weird. Every once in a while, it's like, oh, it didn't work. It's like, but there's 11 of us and 10 of them. How did it not work? I guess that's what you have to do. You have to like blow them up against their hive so that they can't attack first thing. I always forget that. I love that they just destroyed their home. Like, oh yeah, we've been. I mean, I wouldn't say they're living in peace, but like, oh yeah, you guys have been living here for however many years. Let's just destroy your hive, right? Found the blue key. All right, I need to take a picture of this because I need it later. Great gameplay, huh? Cheating. I wouldn't say it's cheating. It's using your resources. Twitch chat is always delayed. Dancer boy. He texted me and was like, "My answers are so delayed. Sorry." And I'm like, "Don't be sorry. Like, Twitch chat is always delayed from when you're streaming." What a nasty looking mushroom. Not that any mushrooms really look that great. I don't know. Mushrooms are weird because, like, I'm a pretty picky eater. I wouldn't say mushrooms taste bad. Part of it's a texture thing for me because I think mushrooms have a funky texture I don't like. Just like tomatoes. Like, I love tomato sauce. I love ketchup. Um, but if you try and make me eat like an actual tomato or like a slice of a tomato, not happening. It's disgusting. Because I don't like the texture. I don't like the squishy texture of it. So mushrooms have a weird texture, but then I also feel like they're really bland. Maybe that's just me. remember this. Sorry, I don't remember a little Jabby ever joining us. That's interesting. Um, right, which is why like you're supposed to like saute them and like put spices and crap on them, but I don't know. I just think mushrooms are super bland. It's like, why would I want to eat this? Mushrooms are gross, right? I mean, I could talk for hours about all the different foods that I don't like, but that would be boring. There's definitely, I could probably name the foods that I do like faster than I could name all the foods that I don't like. And part of that's like, I think it's for a couple of reasons. Um, I have really weird like stomach issues, and so I don't think my stomach can handle a lot of different kinds of foods. Um, I think that's the main reason. I also wouldn't say that I have like sensitive taste buds, but I definitely like I know what I like. I know I am a child. I 100% I eat like a child. Um, I'm not even gonna try and deny it. I mean, definitely I was definitely a lot worse as a child. Um, like I wouldn't eat anything. Hated Chinese food. Hated anything Oriental. Hated. Um, I don't think I even liked hamburgers for a long time. Um, but it was definitely a lot worse as a child. But there's still a lot of things that I don't like. Um, okay, that's not as bad then, right? Like I would say, as you get older, like your tastes develop, and like you learn to like new things. I learned to like Oriental food, and like I tried a bunch of different kinds of foods. Like I like Mediterranean food. Um, but then there's things that like I didn't like as a child, and I'm like, yeah, this is still disgusting. I still don't like it. Like I refuse to eat any fruits and vegetables as a child. Not that I'm saying that I will eat all of them now, because there's still a lot of them that I think are nasty. But I definitely um, try and incorporate fruits and vegetables in my meals every single day. And it's a little bit easier because I cook for myself, so I get to pick what I want to eat. I don't have to like try and cook for anyone else, or I don't have to like um, try and like if someone else is cooking for me, I don't have to like pick out of what they made if like I don't like something in it. And so like I can take recipes and like adjust them so that like if there's something in a recipe that I don't like, I'll just adjust it and I won't very little shits. And I just won't put that thing in. Like my mom used to make a really great tuna noodle casserole when we were kids, and it was my favorite meal. Um, and like tuna's fine. Tuna's actually the only seafood I will eat. And part of that's a taste thing because I think it's disgusting. I think seafood smells so fucking gross. But then also it's like living in California. My dad and I like to joke around. We were like, you know, we're in the ocean a lot, so I feel like if we leave them alone, the fish alone, if we don't eat them, they won't eat us when we're in the ocean. Um, so they leave me alone, I leave them alone. So that's the other reason I joke around about it. But like, and I'm not saying I haven't tried it. I've tried fish. I've tried sushi. I've tried. Actually, I really used to like shrimp when I was little. That like popcorn shrimp was one of the things they always had, and shit. for lunch, and like I ate it for so many years. And I think that's because I thought it was chicken, because they fried the ever-living hell out of it. But then one day I like peeled the like fried layer off and realized it was shrimp, and I was like, I think it was a mental thing at that point because I could not get myself to eat it again. But anyways, tuna was one of the only. Dang it, that was a waste. Tuna was one of the only like seafood things I will eat. But it also had like cream of mushroom soup in it, and it had like celery in it. And it had, what else did it have in it? And so like it was good, but like as an adult, I got the recipe from my mom, and I was like, I'm gonna change a couple things. And so like I changed out the cream of mushroom soup to cream of chicken soup. Which you might think like mixing cream of chicken and tuna might sound disgusting, but it's actually really not that bad. I also swapped what kind of tuna, because it used tuna in oil, and so I swapped it to tuna in water because there's less fat in it. And I took out the celery because that was one of the parts that I thought was the nastiest. And so anyways, long story short, just changing recipes so that they're still healthy, they're still good for you, but like don't feel like I'm wasting food, because especially if I'm cooking for myself, why would I make a food with something in it that I don't want, that I'm specifically gonna pick out and then throw away? That's a waste of money and food. Now come back. That was weird. I just like floated in midair for a second. Nothing happened. Shit. I misjudged. Whoops. Speaking of feeding yourself, like cooking and eating on your own, bought a watermelon the other day, And I've never bought a watermelon that's not like to take to a party or something. And I might have misjudged how big it was because I've been eating it for like a week and I still have like half of it left. And it's not like I'm just not I'm eating it every meal. I have like a bunch of it. I'm like, wow, there was a lot of this. Is too much watermelon bad for you? I don't know. I mean, it's cheap, so I mean, I think it was watermelons aren't that expensive, and it's been feeding me for like a week, so it really can't be that bad. I don't think it's bad. Okay, good. Because I know, like, if you eat too much fruit, it's bad for you. But it's not like I'm eating like a quarter of the watermelon every day. I mean, eating too much of anything is bad for you. I love that they're all just lying unconscious on the floor, and we're just like, yeah, we're just gonna keep going. Right, but there's such a high water concentration in watermelon. Yes, is that bad? Because I know having too much water is also bad for you. Shit. Um, or is it better because there's such a high concentration of water in it? No, I just mean there's probably less sugar than we think in watermelon. Right, right. It's not as sugary as like apples or things like that. Which I mean, natural sugar is not necessarily bad for you. Um, it's just in moderation, obviously. So worth it because I didn't want to fight all four of those. Shit! Sorry, I'm responding to something. What a weirdo. Oh no, if only we weren't thin as paper. Oh, it's this one that I have to take a photo of. That's right. I know I had to take a photo of one of them. I can't remember which one it was. Sorry. I definitely knew that was back there. I definitely didn't walk back there on accident. And that one too. I definitely knew those were back there. I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask. I just had a total brain fart. I was looking at Elgato is on this screen. That's the platform I'm using to stream, or the capture card platform. And so I was looking at the bottom and it says 185.2 gigabytes free on drive C. And for a second I was like 185. I was like, I have like a terabyte of storage on there. How is it only 185? Then I realized drive C is my PCI SSD that's connected directly to my motherboard, which is only 256 gigabytes. And I was like, oh, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, let's see. Let's find the photo I took. Here it is. First one is sun, then moon, then that guy, then star. You got some new shoes. Yes! Yes! New shoes! I think this is the first game that... is this the first game that Toadette showed up in? I want to say this is the first game that Toadette was in. Toadette's a pretty cool character. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Skidoo. That's not who I meant to pull out. I don't know why I just pulled her out. I can't believe I did that first try. Normally I fall off that like 4 times. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Trying to think where else those platforms were. The like crushable ones. Um, I mean, I know there's one back by the Punis where we're going. I feel like there was one at the beginning too. We'll have to check that out later. This part is always such a pain in the butt because they don't ever stay lined up. And you literally have to have all 101 of them. There we go. Also, I need that. I also like kind of, I mean, not that these, I guess you could call them dungeons, quote unquote, are very complex, but sometimes I wish they had dungeon maps just to make it that much easier. Just so you could see like a 3D, like you could see a 3D model of the whole like dungeon you're in, and like if you opened all the chests, like where all the secret rooms are. Like I know that they want you to figure it out on your own, but it would just be like it's no different than Zelda. Like you figure it out on your own, but then you just have the dungeon map to help you make sure you got everything. At least that's what I use the dungeon map for. Can we talk about that? She literally got the coin and she was like, nice. Oops. Oh, nice. Cool. I don't know, you can get badges in fights. That's interesting. I definitely hit him first. I'm calling bullshit. Yay! That was easy. We might level up before we get out of here again. I definitely jumped. Definitely jumped and the input canceled on me. Shit. You're all annoying. Get away from me. Oh, that's right. The peonies are drowning. What, you guys thought I was going to help you? No, it's just funny I'm drowning all of you. Shrink Stomp. I don't remember what that one does. Dizzy Dial. Whoops! Alright, let's continue down. I think we're just about done with this area. Yep, I believe so. Yeah, this is the last room. So that's how you get to this room. Yep. Oops. Ooh. Swap out my party member. Can I get back to that one? Wasn't sure. Can't hurt. Can't hurt to look. I'm just curious how the hell he got down here. Because we had to have 101 of these little dudes. There she is. The second crystal star. The remote time bomb detonator. This part always used to stress me out so much as a kid. I was like, oh no, I'm never gonna get out in time. They literally give you like 5 minutes. Like, it should be pretty damn easy to get out of here in 5 minutes. Come on. I just locked myself back in here. That's hilarious. Like, it took us 2 minutes to get out of here, and I was dicking around a little bit. Like, it shouldn't take you very long to get out of here. Gross. As I do the same thing to my neck. Even though this guy's a total idiot, he's got some pretty cool bosses, like boss fights. Can't tell if it looks really cool or really stupid. This is where they got the idea for Origami King. I mean, yeah, I can kind of see that. But isn't that just the whole idea for Paper Mario in general? Missed. I missed. He didn't. He definitely didn't. I wish my hands could come off and be rockets. Nope. How much damage is my regular jump do? Oh, just 2. Okay. I feel like there's not much to commentate about during like a boss fight. Haven't been able to dodge a single one of those. What? I didn't know that my hammer wouldn't finish him off. That's unfortunate. Oh well, I mean, we'll do it right now. It was just surprising, more than anything. Dead. This could be the end! And I leveled up again. Like, with exactly enough points. Well, that's kind of cool. Skadoosh. You know, Kung Fu Panda. Skadoosh. Bye. Hope you find your dad. Lord Crumb summons us. Ciao. Alright there, Martio. Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. See, it's Wakanda forever. There were three of them. Hooktail Castle, Bartley Woods, and the one we got in Rogueport. That means there are 4 crystal stars left out there. I always wondered, like, because they said that they got one in Rogueport. Like, where? Where was it? Was it, like, at the Thousand Year Door? Or, like, where in the... Like, where would it have been? Because it had to have been in the sewers somewhere. It's not like it was just chilling in somebody's house. Does Tech want us to shower again? No? Oh, okay. It's like, does the pervy robot want us to strip again? When you first meet the computer, you, like, it makes you take a shower first. And, like, it doesn't show anything, obviously, but this game is rated B for boobs. You know, I'm just now realizing during the stream, like, how scandalous this game actually is for a Mario game. Oh, this one. Oh. This one sucks. Please dance with me. You want to dance? It's so bizarre. I mean, how in the world can I dance with you? You have no arms, or feet, or legs. Oh, it's fun. You can just dance with this hologram of yourself. Just like, what the hell? I'm trying to remember what happens if you hit the wrong one. Oh, that, apparently. Which I definitely hit B when that one came up, so I'm not sure why it said no. Maybe I didn't do it fast enough. Oh, that was cute. I wish I could dance with myself. Probably because I'm the only person that would actually dance with me. I want to analyze the data from this dance immediately. Ugh. I don't know why I'm always yawning when I win. You're a weird computer. That was my favorite line in this game. I don't know why I'm always yawning when I'm streaming. Like, I'm not doing anything. I'm literally sitting here playing video games, talking to myself. This one's fun. I like this one. I like that after each chapter you get to have these fun little, like, mini-game things. I don't know how they expect you to get that one. It always falls in the pit every single time. I wish that was longer. That one's fun. I like that one. Mega Dino! Hey Danny, how are you? I don't know why they're all scared of him. He's Bowser. Aren't they all loyal to Bowser? I've never understood that. Still working on homework. Decided to take a break and watch you play. Probably a good idea because once I'm done with this section, like, so my plan for this stream, like streaming this game is, I'm gonna do each chapter. So like, I'm gonna finish this and then I'm gonna do all the stuff in Rogueport that I can, and then once I get to the next area for the next, in the next chapter, that's when I'll be done for that stream. Because if I don't want this to be like too long, like this takes forever, but I also don't want it to be done in like 4 streams. Because if I do multiple chapters each stream, it's gonna be done really fast. Guess they're not following the dress code of sunglasses. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Because I guess these are just Koopas, they're not Koopa Troopas, quote unquote. Anyway, so I just got the second crystal star. We'll get through these mini things. We'll do all the stuff in Rogueport. And then once we get to the next place, we'll be done. So probably, I mean, it depends. I don't remember how much stuff there is to do in Rogueport. I think this one there's a little bit more to do. So we might be on here for another hour or so. Also, I don't want to be streaming too late tonight because I do have that test in the morning. And I just want to do some last minute studying for it. I mean, I know I'll do fine on it, but never hurts to study just a little bit more. Okay, I did want to go back in here and see if there were any more of those like breakable platforms because I feel like we missed one. Good luck. Thank you. I'm sure it'll be fine. This really is an easy class. Like, all right then, I'll go and rock on to Mongolian metal music later. Nice, love that. But it really is an easy class. He basically, if you just watch the modules and read through the notes that he gave us, literally like that's all there is to it. He also said that we could use like his projection notes or PowerPoint notes for our notes, and so I do, and I just update them, and then I mean basically everything that's on there is on the test. So okay, so there wasn't another one of those pads. I thought there was. I guess it was just crazy. Off topic, has anyone heard of medieval covers of modern music? Yeah, didn't Amanda talk about that once? I feel like I've heard of that before. I think I have. They covered some popular music. I forgot the songs they covered. Can't say I have. Yeah, I feel like I've heard of that before. Why? Are you looking for some, or is it just something you're curious about? Santo on YouTube is my favorite for them. Does it sound just like you think medieval music would? I feel like Amanda did talk about it. Like, I seem to remember that being a thing. Rude. Amanda or Eric, actually. It could have been either one of them. It definitely sounds like something Eric would talk about. I love that Dancer Boy keeps texting me like I'm gonna stop the stream and text him back. I mean, I will eventually, but I try to check my phone as little as possible while I'm streaming, just because it's not super courteous. Because I mean, you guys came here to watch me play this, not watch me sit on my phone. Rude. Did my regular hammer do anything against him? Don't talk about that man, seriously. Nope. I'm so glad I never have to put up with him ever again. I mean, I guess I technically do if I'm working on Lucases, but I don't have to work with him in a classroom setting ever again. I was really sad I didn't get to work on Joe's summer show, because Joe was going to do a show with Good Company this summer, and I was going to design it for him. But then everything got canceled. Hey, if some people come to watch, people eat food, I guess that can be acceptable to chat on your phone while streaming, who knows. They just linked many of the songs. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Sorry. Because I was like, why are you texting me? It's a link. That's hilarious. Sorry. Right? I mean, some people stream while they're sleeping. People watch them sleep, which I always thought was a little creepy, but teach their own, I guess. Oh yeah, there's a Mr. Beast video where he was donating to people that had no viewers, and there was somebody sleeping, and he woke the dude up with his donation. Which is kind of hilarious. Yay! I want Mr. Beast to donate $10,000 to me. It's not fair. At least I'm actually doing something and I'm just sleeping. Also, I feel like Mr. Beast really, like, I never knew who he was until he was suddenly, like, the biggest YouTuber. Like, I had never seen anything he had done. I had never heard anyone talk about him. I'd never seen his channel. Like, and then all of a sudden, he was just everywhere. Everybody knew who he was, and he had billions of views and millions of dollars. And I was like, who is this dude? He just, like, literally appeared one day. That means that beneath this town, the Thousand Godor ruins remain intact. This dude's the only one that I do a voice for. And that door has been sealed shut for thousands of years by the crystal stars. In order to open that seal, we have to master the power of all the crystal stars. I don't know. Bitch, I don't know. Well, 1,000. I know the treasure was sealed away around the time the town was destroyed. The problem is, no one's even sure what was that caused the town's demise. Not all certain. Blah 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 blah. How inappropriate. Same. Floating town of Glitzville. Never heard of him. Missed that elderly that streams Skyrim though. Should post looks often now. Never heard of Mr. Beast, really? Pretty sure he's one of the biggest YouTubers now. Glad I'm not alone in hearing him. Did you not know who he was either? I mean, I have no life, and so I just sit on the internet all day, every day. So, there's that. So if you give this dude money in the beginning of the game, I gave him 300 coins. He'll triple it for you later in the game because he's investing it, but like he actually does invest, like he does something, and then later in the game you go talk to him. He's like, "Oh hey, here's triple what you gave," and he'll give you back like 900 coins. I almost said rupees. This isn't Zelda. I don't know if I remember how to get up there. The style could totally work for a Zelda game, though. I really wish they would make a paper Zelda game. I think it would be so cool. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. I know that you have to buy something from the shop, but I don't remember what it is that you have to buy. I'll show you what we're gonna do so we don't lose our coins. We're gonna save. I think you're supposed to talk to someone and they tell you to come talk to this dude. I think I skipped a step, but it's fine. Like I've played this game before. Fine, I'll pay. Yeah, whatever. Oh, I only have 55 coins. That's right. I forgot about that. Okay, then let's do something to get us 9 more coins. I don't want to do that one yet. Is there anything I want to sell? Not really. I don't really have anything to sell. Shazibity! Shazubi! This is a drug trip. He's giving us drugs. Yay. You solved the trouble. I guess I will go do the one in the Cave of Trials, because at least then I'll get a couple coins. I love that I've run him back and forth across this plaza like 4 times already. Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. Get away from me, I hate you. Dang it! I didn't even get a chance to press B. Got it that time. Dang it. Nice. Dang it! I'm trying to remember if there's anything in here. I mean, like this doesn't go, but I know if there's. Seeing if there's anything on this side. There is. If I can get up on the fucking. There we go. Cool. So now I can upgrade my last partner. Well, my last partner now. So I gotta save. No. Okay. Hang on. Give me a second. I'm gonna save first. I don't have to go through the whole pit of 100 trials, but we've got to go through, I think, 10 levels. And I don't think the first 10 ones are very hard, but you can never be too careful. Because some dude got stuck down there, and we have to go down and rescue him. What's up? Cool. Let's go find him. I think he's on like the 6th level or something. Dead. I think I was say I don't think you get very many star points in here because otherwise you could just use this as like a leveling up farming ground. Which I guess wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but actually, hold up. There, now we can keep going. Jellybelly58, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Helping get me to 50. Which is the, everyone keeps asking me what 50 is. 50 is the, number I need to get to for Twitch to let me, like, it's not like monetize. It's basically it allows, it allows me to have subscribers. It allows people to donate and like donate bits, and people can do different tiers of subscription. Like once you get to 50 subscribers and like people that are like constantly like commenting on your stuff, it allows Twitch to see like people actually want to watch what you're doing. Speaking of, let me update the follower goal. You're now at 9. So yeah, every single follow helps. Really appreciate you. We are currently we're going through the first section of the Cave of 100 Trials. We're just trying to find some dude and hope that he gives us money. Because I need like, actually I need 2 more coins, which will be easy enough to find, but just to progress the main storyline. Because when you're in the main hub world, coins are a little bit harder to come across. Ooh, what's that? Hey look, there's the 2 coins we needed. Actually, I think we're already over. I think we only needed 64, that's right. But we're already down here, so we might as well finish. Plus, I mean, I feel like it's better to do the trouble things in between each chapter anyways, because then at a certain point, if you want to unlock the optional side character like Umbrella here, you have to do all of them anyways. So you might as well just do them as you're going along, so you don't have to do them all at once. Isn't it kind of mind-blowing that I'm actually playing this on a GameCube? Like, I have my GameCube sitting right there. I had someone jump in the stream the other day, just for a second. They were like, "How are you playing this? Are you emulating it?" Nope. It's my GameCube, plugged into an adapter to HDMI, plugged into an Elgato HD60 Pro capture card. That's how I'm playing on my GameCube currently. Sorry, I just thought of something. I need to fix it really quick. It'll literally take me 2 seconds. What I did was, so you can see where it says like Jelly Belly 58 followed. So I should go. Yeah, it went away. So it'd be fun to play some of the games from the N64, NES, or even the Wii. Yep, that is the plan actually. Eventually, I will be playing some older games. We are going to actually. But basically, what I did was. So, like, when they followed just a minute ago, it showed the last follow from before it. I don't want it to do that. I just want it to show the one. So I just updated it really quick. So that it will only show the event that's just happening and not the last few. But yeah, when I got the capture card, that was kind of the idea. I was like, I already had the adapter, and I wasn't sure if it would work, and luckily it did. Shit. So yeah, now I can play. Now I can play basically anything because every console that I have is either HDMI or RGB, RGA. So yeah, it should be pretty cool. You should probably. I don't have an NES though. Well, and anything from an NES or anything N64 or before is emulatable, like Project 64, RetroArch. Technically anything is able to be emulated. But once you get past N64 into like the GameCube, it does get a little bit more difficult. Is this blind? No, it is not. I have played this game before. I have never actually finished it though. I've gotten really close to the end, but I wanted to play through it and actually finish this time. It's because I never have. So no, this is not blind. I'll probably play. I'm gonna play through Undertale in the next couple weeks or so, which that's also not technically blind, but I only got a little bit through that one. I never finished that one either. So you don't know what's at the bottom of the pit and at the end of chapter 8. I do know. I'm not doing the whole Pit of 100 Trials right now. I'm doing the trouble where the kid's dad is in here somewhere, and I'm trying to find him. I know that there's another dragon at the bottom of this. I don't remember what the prize is, and I know what happens at the end of the game. I won't spoil that. I mean, this game's been out for such a long time, and I'm a big fan of the Paper Mario series, so I know what happens at the end. Which supposedly, like, the boss at the end of this, at the end of the Pit of 100 Trials, is harder than the actual final boss of the game. At least that's what I've heard. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not going all the way to the bottom of the pit right now. Just far enough to find the kid's dad. Which I thought I would have found him by now, actually. I might actually. Is it every 5? What level am I on? 11? I thought he was... Final boss is harder? Okay. I couldn't remember. I had heard both. I wasn't sure. I thought he was... You found him sooner than this. This is gonna suck. Guess we're power smashing. I got all the way to Grotus. I got through the dragon has more health, but I don't think its attacks are harder. Oh, okay, maybe that's what it was. I've gotten through the Thousand Year Door, and I've gotten all the way through to Grotus, which I think is almost to the end. But then I think I either just never fought Grotus, or like I couldn't do it or something, and so I just never finished the game. Jeez, I'm getting toasted. I also know there's like 4 endings to this game, technically. It might not be 4 exactly, but there's several. There's more than one ending to this game. The other day I was talking about how I was going to play this, and someone was like, I thought that game wasn't out yet. And I was like, Thousand Year Door? It's like, Thousand Year Door's been out for like 20 years. Maybe not 20, closer to 15. I was like, you think you have Origami King, the new one, that looks like trash? Because no, I'm not playing that one. I don't know. I talked about my Paper Mario opinions the other day. I can't really say it looks like trash because I haven't played the last 3. I don't think there's multiple endings in the same way a game like right. Not multiple endings in the sense where like different things can happen, but like you do something and then like makes it seem like the game's over, and then you keep going, and then it makes it seem like the game's over, and like I know that happens a little bit. Not multiple endings in the fact that like Breath of the Wild or Undertale, where depending on what you do in the game, different things will happen. That's not what I meant by multiple endings. Dang it! Hopefully I still got him though. Yay! Die. Twiggly Figgly. I kind of love that username. It's wonderful. Did you, do we know each other in real life, or did you find this through the Discord that I posted in? Shit. I mean, either way, if we know each other in real life or not, you should definitely leave a follow, because it definitely helps. Search Paper Mario 1000 Year Door on Twitch. Oh, okay. Right. Sometimes I forget you can actually just, like, search for things, and you don't have to actually... You can call me Twig. Okay, will do. Yeah, sometimes I forget you can just search for things in Twitch, and you don't actually have to, like, know the person. I don't remember them being this far down. There we go. No? Okay. Is Paper Mario 1000 Year Door just like one of your favorite things to watch, or? Because if that's the case, I'm probably failing by your expectations. Do I like decent items? No. 1000 Year Door is actually my favorite game. It has been since it came out ages ago. Right, right. It's one of my favorite games too. I'm a Zelda will always be my favorite franchise, but the Paper Mario. I'm not particularly great at other Mario games. Not that I am doing that great on this one right now either. But the Paper Mario ones are definitely my favorite, and the ones that I can actually play a little bit. Thank you. I copied the new one comes in Tuesday. Hopefully it'll be good. You should let me know, actually. So I have very interesting opinions on the Paper Mario games. Obviously the first one was a classic. It was great. This one is probably the best one in the series, I think. A lot of people hated on Super Paper Mario. I didn't think it was that bad. I actually really enjoyed it. Because I thought they took... I thought they kept a lot of the good qualities of the Paper Mario games, but also checked out some of the ones that people didn't like a lot. But after Super Paper Mario, when they started with Sticker Star, that was where I felt like the series kind of died for me. Shit. And I played Sticker Star. I bought Sticker Star and played it, and it just wasn't my gig. I didn't like it. And the last, like, what was the one for the Wii U called? Color Splash. Color Splash didn't look that great. Origami King I didn't think looked that great. But I also haven't played them, so I kind of have to give them the benefit of the doubt. Because I can't give a legit opinion on them because I haven't played them. Only played Thousand Year Door and Super Paper Mario, so I really played Paper Mario 64. If you have a Wii U, I believe they put Paper Mario on the eShop on the Wii U. I know they did on the Wii. I don't know if they did on the Wii U. So that's a good way to play it. Otherwise, if you have like a computer, you can emulate it, or you can try and get the original cartridge in an N64 board. That one seems a little less likely. But it was fun. I don't think I ever actually beat that one either. Super Paper Mario wasn't as fun, but the story and writing hardcore carried it. Right, that was the thing. I thought they did really good with the story. I did like that, not that I hate the RPG battle style by any means, I really like it. I liked that in that game, it didn't take you into a new like battle scene like this every single time. You just fought people when you came across them, and I thought it worked for that game. But I think my only actual complaint about Super Paper Mario was once you got to the second half of the game, because like the first half of the game was very it was very well paced out. There he is. They showed you kind of like where to be going, what are we doing, how to play. Like it made a lot of sense. But then I feel like once you got to the second half of the game and you went over to the other half of flip side, it was just like, okay, go. Like, yeah, technically, I mean, hand holding is never fun, but at the same time, it would have been nice if they didn't just kind of... I felt like they just threw you into the second half of the game. But maybe I'm remembering wrong. It's been a little while since I've played that one. Ooh, nice. thought it was weird too. It's been years since I played it. Okay, so at least I'm not the only one. Because like, take this one for instance, or even the original Paper Mario. They opened sections of the game as you got there. I mean, lots of games do that. Twilight Princess, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. Like, it's a staple of video games. Yeah, like as you progress through, they open it so that you're not so overwhelmed. And I felt like they did really well for that first half of Super Paper Mario, but then the second half, they were just like, "Okay, have fun, bye." You're like, wait, no, I wasn't ready for all of this. Like Mario RPGs outside of the Mario and Luigi and Paper Mario series. Like what? Like, do you have anything specifically in mind, or just in general you'd like something else? I played almost all of the Mario and Luigi series, which I thought they were fun. They do get a little bit boring towards the middle sections of the game. I feel like they have really good starts and really good finishes, but then the middle of those games is always just super boring. Yay, we made it out. I just want new ideas is all. Sure, sure. I'm really excited to see. Is it tomorrow? Yeah, it's tomorrow that they're announcing the Mario remakes. I really hope we get a new like Super Mario 3D World or Super Mario 3D Land, because those were so much fun. Nice. So it'll be interesting to see what they announce tomorrow. Cool. Now we can actually continue with what we were doing. I mean, more so than just releases of basically the same game. Are we talking about the remakes, or are we talking about the Mario RPGs? I'm hoping for the next game in the mainline Mario games. Oh, the last being Odyssey. Okay. I thought they were just announcing remakes. I wasn't sure if they were announcing anything new. I mean, they always could. You never know. Um, would you want the next Mario game to be like Odyssey, or would you want it to... Don't get me wrong, I'm definitely a diehard fan, Mario and Zelda fan. But you gotta admit, what they've been doing a lot with the remakes. Yeah, and some of them have been cool. Like, I really enjoyed I really enjoyed Link's Awakening, the remake of Link's Awakening. I thought it was rad. Because I never beat the original one. But then I got to play through it on my Switch, and it was so much fun. Those remakes, or remakes, if I recall correctly, you never know. Oh, I thought they like specifically were announcing remakes. Is that all just speculation? Maybe I misinterpreted, because I thought that's what they were announcing. Yeah, just kidding. I'll come back and do this in a second. Oh, there we go. Months ago, people were saying things like, according to these rumors and leaks, we're getting Mario remix on the Switch. Oh, okay, so it is all just speculation. That one was really fun. It was also a remix from an older system. Link's Awakening. Right. And remakes on newer systems are especially from like that long ago, I feel like it really just breathes new life into those games. Okay. Parlor, go to the store, buy a dried shroom and a dizzy dial. Dried shroom, dizzy dial. Help me remember this. That was really fun. Oh yeah. If you do that, shopkeeper is going to ask you what your favorite color is. You answer yellow. You got that? Not green, not blue, just yellow. So, dried shroom, dizzy dial, yellow. Now, get this. Now we don't have to spend our coins, actually. We get the information, but we don't have to waste our coins. Cheating! Yay! But not really. Dried shroom, dizzy dial, yellow. Thank you. You can get into Don's room without talking to that guy if you know the secret password. Yeah, I gotta get through this fast because they copyrighted me last time. I couldn't remember. It's been so long since I played this that I couldn't remember what the password was. Talk to the guy again? Why? What is talking to him again do? I believe he'll tell you for free if you refuse his deal of 64 coins. Really? Okay, dried shroom. Daisy dial. What color's your mustache? Yellow. What's your favorite color? Yellow. There we go. I mean, either way, whether you can talk to him and refuse the deal or if you just reset really quick, either way you still get the information. Also, I've been telling people, so this isn't like a normal playthrough, like where I give everyone voices and like I read all the dialogue, because those playthroughs take years, they take forever, and no one wants to see me sit here and try and make up voices for all these people. It's basically, I mean, obviously you know the storyline, and I know the storyline, but like if I have people watching that have no idea what's going on, I just give them a rundown of what the storyline is and what I'm doing. And it just makes it faster. Do me a favor, blah, blah, blah. Right. Okay. Yeah, no, it just... I don't know, and not that I have anything against people that do that. I mean, Game Grumps are some of my favorite people to watch, but at the same time, I feel like it gets a little old. Like when you're sitting there reading through like every single little thanks for the follow twig, through every single little piece of text, it gets tedious. It gets annoying. You said you're gonna do Undertale later. Have you played that before? I played part of it in high school. Give me 1 second. I'm updating the follower goal. I played part of it in high school, actually with why the hell? Okay, that was weird. Actually with a friend that's here in the chat right now. We played through a good chunk of it. I think I got to Undyne, which I have no idea how far into that game that is. But then we stopped playing and I never finished it. And so I want to not only finish it, but I want to play the multiple different options. I want to play the peaceful route, which is the one we were doing, and then I want to play um, the not it's not peaceful and it's not genocide. It's the one in the middle, where you fight people, but you don't have to kill everybody. And then I want to do the genocide route, just because I think it'll be fun because it's a game you can play three different ways, and I think that's cool. Um, and so I want to play all three different versions. What's up? It's a cool game. It gets in your head, right? And a lot of people say that, and like obviously Undertale's hugely popular. Um, but I've always really liked indie games like that. I mean, I think Undertale technically was an indie game at one point, but it's grown so much to the point where it's not really considered one anymore. Do I have to talk to these guys again, or do I just go back? Whoop! That was completely an accident. 100% an accident. That was hilarious. Um, Basically, to catch anyone up, we're trying to get the blimp tickets so that we can go up to Glitzville. We had to talk to the mob boss, um, and he said he would give them to us if we could find his kids. We found his kids, and they're like his daughter, who's running away with one of his workers. And we tried to convince them to come back, and they said no. Um, and so we're going back to tell Don that his daughter's still running away. But then I think they end up showing up anyways. Put it this last spring, I believe. I dodged the wave of its crazy fan base. Well, I mean, Undertale came out years ago. Didn't Undertale come out like 10 years ago? Um, it was really popular when I was going into high school. That's right. They just show up. I couldn't remember. You have to deal with these guys a couple times throughout the game. 2015. Really? Was it only 5 years ago? That's crazy. I feel like it was so much longer than that. We were in the chat. We were talking the other day about when the 3DS came out, and it came out in 2012, 2013, which seems like that's been out forever too. God, we're all old. That's right. And then he tells him to just go. I forgot. Even though I've played this game like 4 times, there's a lot about it I don't remember. Ciao. Alright, now give me my shit. Yay, thank you. Okay, so we're gonna do. There's a ton of great lore in it too. My friend was telling me there's a sequel to it. I tried to look on Steam and they don't have it on there. I don't even know where I would play it because I thought it would be fun to play Undertale. Yeah, yeah, I got it. Play Undertale and then play the sequel right after. I don't remember what it was called. It was like Dune something. Oh, I thought we were talking about Undertale. Sorry, my bad. There's a ton of great lore in it too. Right, 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 right. Yeah, yeah. I would say they did a good job about keeping the world inclusive, but also expanding it. But still to a point where it made sense. Um, like we were talking earlier, we were like, why are some of the Koopas against you and some of them aren't? I don't know. Undertale is like a spiritual successor in the works. It's not done now. Oh, maybe that's why I couldn't find it. Because I was looking for it on Steam and I was like, where is it? I can't find it. Nice. So Twig, do you normally play just like console games? Do you play like, do you emulate? Do you play stuff online? Do you PC, Xbox, like PlayStation? What do you play? Want some insurance, a lush room, and a big crib for my time. Nice. Please meet me in the great tree of Dogwoodwoods. Sure. First chapter of Deltarune was fun. Twig just said it wasn't out. Are they releasing it like bits at a time? You can play the first chapter. Okay, Deltarune. The only gen console I play is the Switch. Okay, what's your favorite game on the Switch? Also, how do you play the first chapter? Like, do you have to download it somewhere illegally? Gasp. First chapter's free. Okay. Well, yeah, I would say maybe once we get through Undertale, we can. Actually, that would be kind of fun. Once we got all the way through Undertale, it would be fun to stream each chapter as they came out. Favorite game on the Switch, Bayonetta. Favorite Switch exclusive is Odyssey. Do you have Undertale on Steam on the Switch? I bought it on Steam. It was on sale on Steam. I think. Take my words with a grain of salt. Same. It was on sale. I bought it for like $3 on Steam, which felt like it was worth it. My number one pet peeve when I'm watching people play games is when they. Sorry, lost my train of thought. When they just talk about random. Dang it! I forgot I can't do that. When they just talk about random crap, but they like aren't informed about any of it. It drives me nuts because they just talk out like openly to people and they talk about things, but then they might not necessarily be right and they haven't like researched anything or been informed on anything. It's like you're telling all these people something that's not true. Shit. And they might potentially believe you. Oh, here's what I can do. I don't know. It just drives me nuts because I'm definitely one to be like, you should research into what you're talking about before you tell people about it. So where do you play the first chapter? Like, what can you play it on? Dang it! It's on tons of stuff. Okay. Should I just like Google it? No, go away. Leave me alone. Don't touch me. This is why I hate coming back to areas, like previous areas, because you don't get any more experience points from fighting these guys, because you're like above, but you still actually have to sit there and fight them, and it's annoying. Where's the other missions? Deltarune Chapter 1 doesn't look like it's on Steam, but it's definitely on the Switch eShop. Oh, nice, okay. And you guys said it's free? Nice. Yeah, 60 coins, rad. I'm gonna write that down, actually, so I remember to download it. Apparently my neighbors are feeling like being loud. I haven't played it, though, because I'd rather wait for the whole thing. Right, I'm torn because I feel like it would be fun to wait for the whole thing, but then also depending on how long each chapter is, I think it would be fun to stream like one chapter at a time. But I mean, if I get through a chapter in like 20 minutes, yeah, I would rather wait for the whole thing. Get away from me. Don't want to fight you. Stay away from me. Dang it! Dang it. Deltarune has its own website. So is it the same developer working on Deltarune, or is it different people that just are taking some creative liberties? Toby Fox is the dude making both. Okay. So it's not just random then, it's intentional. So earlier when you said it's the spiritual successor to Undertale, like, could you describe what you meant by that? I'm just curious. Nice. I needed some of that. In fact, we're gonna do that right now. From what I've read, Toby doesn't describe it as a sequel. Interesting. Okay. So I wonder if it's purely a sequel in the sense that it's just being developed by the same guy. I'll have to look into it. Like I said, I know nothing about this sequel or supposed sequel. I wonder if it could be like how technically Majora's Mask was a sequel to Ocarina of Time, but also like it was its own separate, like, unique thing. I have no idea. Could be either. They said they share the same universe. Okay. So yeah, it could be similar. They have the same IP, same universe, and general concept, but completely different. Definitely, I think worth looking into. Do you stream it all, Twig, or do you just like watching other people? Just watch. Corona has kept me inside a lot. Right, that's part of why I did this, because I can't go to work, and I've been bored. And so I built a computer a few weeks ago, and I was like, screw it, let's stream. Like, I'm gonna be playing video games anyways. Let's stream. And so I've also been really interested with Zelda randomizers, which if you don't know what that is, I can explain it really quick. Because I've seen people playing for a long time and I wanted to play it. So that was the first thing I streamed on my channel actually, was a randomizer I played through. And then I wanted to play through this, and I want to do Undertale, and I want to play through Vanilla Twilight Princess again, because the Twilight Princess randomizer is getting ready to be released as well. I did not need to go all the way down here. I'm an idiot. And then Deltarune, and just playing like I don't want to be one of those channels that like only plays one thing. Like I just want to play the things that I'm interested in, and if people want to come check it out, they're more than welcome to. Speaking of, actually, Twiggy, you have a Switch. Do you have an online membership and Smash Bros. By any chance? The reason I ask is because tomorrow night, instead of Paper Mario, I'm going to be streaming. Me and some of the other people in chat, Danny and ChemNerd, we're going to be playing Smash Bros. Online together. We're going to be streaming it. We're going to have a Discord call so we can talk to each other. If you want to join us, you are more than welcome to. Call me no. Sorry, no. That sounds like fun. I started the game. We all do. Like, we are literally all terrible at it. I literally, for like half a second, I was like, crap, I just invited this person to play with us. What if they're good? Like, what if they just own all of us? We literally, I play with my brothers every once in a while, and I am fucking terrible. I don't play it very often, but we thought it would be something fun to stream, so... really, like, I think you should play with us. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Watched a lot of Ultimate streamers, and compared to them, I'm just a buffoon pressing buttons. Honestly, same. I use a lot of items. Items are the things that help me, that help me occasionally win. But like, I'm pretty sure I miss my smash attack every single time. And said that we're gonna make one. We're gonna make a Discord call. Actually, if you want to, let me agree. Give me just 1 second. If you want to add me on Discord, then I will make sure you're included, and we'll make like a chat and stuff because I'm gonna set it all up tomorrow afternoon. I don't know what the hell my Discord is. I'm gonna type my Discord in the chat so you can all add me. Okay, that's my Discord. Add me. I will accept it, and then tomorrow afternoon I'm gonna have to figure out how to change my stream interface to make it work. Because I'll have to I don't know why I keep having brain farts. Because basically what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to make it so that one of the sound inputs is the Discord call, so that people that are watching can hear all of us. So that should be interesting. And obviously, like, if you don't want to be in the call and you don't want to be like heard on stream, that is 100% fine. Totally fine with us. Like, you can just talk in the chat. It's not actually a link. Like the whole username is A.Link.to.Stephen. It's the whole username. The A.Link.to just ended up being a link for some reason. Not being on stream sounds fun. Okay, I just wanted to check. I mean, you never know. Some people don't care. Some people don't like it. I mean, in my industry, so I do technical theater. I design and produce shows. Um, and so most of the time I'm behind the scenes. No one can see me. No one knows I'm there. But there are times I have to go out on the stage, which I don't care because I grew up dancing. So I'm used to being on the stage. I'm used to people seeing me. So it doesn't bother me in the slightest. But the point was I know that some people don't like that. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. I'm not getting your 4-digit number. Oh, okay. If I give you the 4-digit number, will that help? I've never added someone on. Oh, okay. I'm an idiot. I've only ever added people through Discord, like on the actual app. Okay, that's my 4-digit number. Oh, I think I remember where this person's hiding. I forgot where it was, but I think I remember now. Go wait. No! Damn it! Just send? Okay. Rach and Danny, if you guys want to add me there too, so I can work on the thing tomorrow. Hmm. Will it tell me that I have like a request or something? What time are you starting tomorrow? We are starting at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. There we go. That was what time. Yeah, I just got it. That was what time Danny was going to be available. Um, I have a test in the morning, so I'll be doing that, and then I'll be spending the afternoon figuring out how the interface is going to work. Um, so our goal is to start around 8. Does that work for you? I'm taking summer classes? Yes. I'm in school year-round, college year-round. Um, because I work full-time, I can't be in classes. I don't have time. So I do all my classes online. And so I don't normally work during the summer, and so why stop doing classes if I'm not working anyways? I mean, I'm obviously not working because of COVID, but I wouldn't be working right now anyways. So figure I'd keep working on school either way. And I only do a couple of classes at a time, just so it's not so overwhelming with work. But depending on what happens this fall, I might take a bunch of classes. I graduated in May, didn't want to go out this way, but better than taking online classes in the fall. I feel bad. A lot of, because part of what I do is I work at a university, like in the theaters there. And I was working with a lot of people that were getting ready to graduate, and they just didn't get to finish. Like, shit. Like, all the performances got canceled, all the shows got canceled, their senior projects all got canceled. Like, everything was just done. And there was no commencement, they didn't get to walk or anything. They like posted, they were like, well, I guess I just graduated. And I feel bad because they were all, like, it's a relief because they're done, but at the same time, it's like they didn't get to finish. And I feel bad. what did you graduate in? What was your major? What did you just give me? I did not even look at it. Special card? Oh, okay. Accounting. I got my diploma a couple weeks ago. Nice. I mean, I'm sure you're excited to be done. I would be. I have no idea what I'm even going to major in. I'm still working on generals. I had gone into the dance program at my school and did it for a year full time, and it just wasn't my thing because like I've danced my entire life and it was always just shit. It was always just for fun, but I didn't like it. I feel like school sucks the life out of everything and makes it not fun anymore. And besides, I had started working full time while I was in school, and I was like, this is not possible. So that's where I'm at. Haven't found a job in my field yet, but I have a lot going for me still. Good, good. I would say I really can't complain with I mean, even with everything going on. Shit. My parents paid for my school and I live with them debt free. Nice. I would say I really can't complain because even when all this started, my job kept paying me, but I also still qualified for unemployment, so I was able to collect basically like triple what I was actually making or what I would be making. And my parents pay for my school. Like, so basically what it is, they didn't pay for my school initially because I have 5 siblings. But now that it's just me and my youngest sister in school, my parents were like, listen, to the two of us, they're like, if you guys pass your classes every single semester, we will reimburse you for the semester. So they're not just outright paying for it. I have to actually pass and then they'll reimburse me. But basically they're paying for it. So I really can't complain. I mean, I really have it good compared to a lot of people right now. I'm bored out of my mind, but boredom can be cured. Dang it! I want out of this castle. Yeah, if I want to go to grad school, I have to pay for it. I'm sure if I wanted to go on and do like grad school or like a master's or whatever, which I probably will never be what I want to do because I hate school. I'm sure they wouldn't pay for that. But my goal at this point is I have roughly a year and a half left of my associate's degree. So I'm going to get that completely done, and then I'll turn 24 shortly after that. So then, hopefully by that point, I will know what I want to like completely study, what I want to major in. So I will be able to just apply for grants and go to school full-time for 2 years and have it get paid for and finish really fast. And then I can just continue with my life. So that way I won't have to have paid anything for schooling, and my parents won't have to pay for the whole 4 years. They'll just had to pay for the first 2. If you're taking gen ed, still make sure you have some easy classes for later if you have some left. I still have quite a bit of gen ed left. I'm done with English after this semester. I'm done with math. I've done most of the electives. I might have one more history class to take. I still have to do science. And I have to decide if I want to take a language or not. I really don't want to, but technically I'm supposed to. But if I don't take a language, I can still get an associate's. It's just an associate's of science. But if I take a language, I'll get an associate's of arts, which I don't know which one's better. I don't know if there's really a difference. I don't know if I really care. Because I took Spanish in middle school and I took sign language in high school. Like I really don't want to take either one of those again, and I don't want to take another one. I'm just kind of tired of taking like language classes. It's hard taking the general courses again, right? Like I'm taking my history course right now, and it's literally like American history. I took this in 10th grade. Like, why do I have to take this again? I wouldn't go for your degree in arts unless you're somewhat confident that's where you want your career to be in. General courses were a pain. Well, and maybe that's why, because originally I was gonna do something up there, I forgot. I had started doing like a career in the arts. I had started doing like a dance degree, and so maybe that's kind of why I was like, oh, I should do my associates in the arts. Um, but honestly, I feel like if I really can't decide what I want to do, I feel like just getting a degree in like business or finance would just be like a good general one to get, because I mean every career has something to do with business and finance. But who knows? I still have like a year and a half to decide, so I'm not too worried about it. That was me for the first 2 years, I feel you. Right. And then I'm really lucky because I only had to take one math class. I only had to take math 1030. I cried. Like when I found out I passed that class, because math is the subject I'm the worst at. I was at work and I got my final grades for the semester and I saw that I had passed that class and I cried and I called my mom. I was like, Mom, I passed math. She's like, you're ridiculous, but congratulations. Like I'm at work and my boss is like, what the hell's wrong with you? And I'm like, I just passed my math and I don't have to ever take it again. She's like, you're an idiot. I have to go through math 3. Ooh, gross. Math is the worst. On to Glitzville. If you're into the business school, there's still math, but it's disguised itself into words like analytics and statistics. I honestly don't think math like that would be that bad. I actually think stats would be a really fun class to take. But who knows? And that would probably be a determining factor. Like whatever I decide to major in, if I have to take more math, I will have to think really hard about it. So the idea of taking more math does not sound appealing. Stats was eerily similar to Calc. I only got through Algebra 1 in high school. I did Algebra 1 freshman year. I failed Geometry my sophomore year. I got through the first. Even though I failed geometry, they still put me into algebra 2 my junior year, and I failed the first half of the class, and I was like, I'm done. Screw this. So I dropped the second half of the class, and I just didn't take anything senior year. I was like, I'm so done with this. The only reason I only had to take one math class was because somehow I did really well on math on my SAT. So, all right. Okay. So we're gonna be done with that for today. Partially because we're on to the new chapter, and the way I'm doing this is just like a chapter per stream. ChemNerd20BF? Is that Sam? Did you guilt Sam into coming here? Yes, I did get your request. Hi Sam, how are you? I feel bad that I'm finishing right as you're getting here. But follow so that you know when I'm on next, which will be tomorrow night, actually. So yeah, I sent the chicken gif. That's me. You're ridiculous. Excellent game choice, by the way. Thank you. This is one of my favorite games of all time. I've never completely beaten it, so we're gonna beat it. We're all gonna beat it together. So I'm doing a chapter at a time per stream. And so we just finished the second one. We're gonna start with the third one this week at some point. But also I have a test in the morning that I need to finish studying for tonight. So thank you all for joining me. Rachel, Danny, and Twig, we will figure out the Discord thing, and we will hopefully get it running so that we can play Smash Bros. Tomorrow. And Sam, you're welcome to join us too. Sorry, Twig, Rich, and No. You're ridiculous. But yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I'm excited. Tell your friends about it. Tell them to come watch us completely failing at Smash Bros. Tomorrow. So, thank you all for joining me. I'm going to update the follower goal really quick. Okay. Thank you all for joining me, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Have a good night. Ciao.